Good morning, I'm Tanner with Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're here in Frederick, Colorado. We're about 20 minutes north of Denver. Today we're going to go over a 2020 Logan Coach Select 814. This is a living quarter trailer. It's a 4-horse trailer. It's 34 feet on the floor. It does have a 14-foot short wall in this trailer. And let's kind of go around it. Up here in the front of this trailer, we have your typical, we got your spare tire. The wheel on this spare tire will also match the other wheels on this trailer. You'll notice we just have it flipped around so it don't get dirty when you're going down the road. It is a dual hydraulic jack trailer. You got 2 batteries and 2 20-gallon propane tanks. Oh, up here, something I want to point out is this is a battery cutoff. We try to install these on all our trailers that have batteries and lights. That way when you're going down the road, if you leave a light on or something like that, when you unhook your trailer, you don't come out to a dead trailer. Pretty much when you unhook, you just flip that switch. It kills all the power to the trailer. That way you're not running through batteries every year like I seem to do and like a lot of people seem to do. Up above here, this is for your tube for like your gray and your black tanks. You just, really easy, you twist your cap and you pull your deal out of here. I don't think we have one in there right now. And then you can hook that onto your gray and black tanks if you're parked in an RV spot, or a lot of times when you go to big finals rodeos like Little Bridge finals, high school finals, anything like that, they have RV hookups for you and you're staying for weeks at a time, or shows or something like that, where you can hook up and be able to keep, you know, your tanks empty. That way that smell's not wafting back up into your trailer when it gets full like that. If you have these big frameless windows, I think they look really slick on a trailer like this. They kind of go with the gray and the silver. You'll notice down here we gotta have some black and silver rims. It just kind of all goes together real nice. But we'll jump up here in this living quarters, take a look around it. They do a very nice job in their living quarters. Kind of start over here. This is equipped with a dinette. We do have setups you can do with a couch. It's pretty much the same setup, just a couch right here and a dinette right there, for example. This dinette will fold down into a bed. It's pretty simple to fold into a bed. The thing I like about it is we started doing storage pretty much anywhere we can fit it. So you can do storage under here. We can also do big pull-out drawers instead of cupboards right there if that's something you wanted to do on a trailer you were building. There's plenty of storage over here behind your dinette. Shelves are adjustable. So for example, you could take this one out and put it down here if you wanted to hang clothes up there. There's a TV behind me. TV does swivel if you want to swivel it out and kind of position it where you wanted to watch from the dinette. Behind me is this big 6.0 fridge. I like putting big fridges in trailers. A lot of people want to build a smaller living quarters if they're maybe building the living quarters, and I don't remember what the limit is, but if you're building the smaller living quarters and you want this big 6.0, you might have to up your living quarters. We only put these in the bigger living quarters trailer just because they don't fit very well in the smaller living quarters. And again, there is just storage everywhere. Some wiring for your satellites and your plugs. The thing I think is the coolest thing about this trailer, a lot of times we have customers come, they'll walk in some of our trailers and they'll say, why is there such a small sink? How would I do dishes in this thing or something like that? So that's why I really like how they did this almost full-size double sink. You kind of have a littler section over here, but you do have that full-size left side on that sink. This trailer also has a 2-burner cooktop. You're gonna cook stuff down the road. I like how it's set up. It's not small burners like you see in some of them where stuff's sliding around. You can't hardly get a pan balance on there. They are a full-size burner. Below that, you just have, again, more storage, some info on your trailer. Get this out so I can show you guys something here in a second. It's more info on the trailer, more storage. Again, this, you can do whatever this stuff you guys want. More storage underneath, along with all your tubing for your, your hot water heater, your plumbing. It's all right there if you wanted to winterize this. All your stuff's right there, so it's super simple if you needed to winterize this trailer. You're not lifting cupboards out, taking stuff apart. Here in the nose of the trailer, it's a pretty cool setup, not having a partition wall right here or having anything right here to have to crawl around, so it's just kind of open. We do a lip right there. Keeps it real open for you guys, kind of more room sleeping. There's LED lights up there as well as 2 outlets, some USBs, some car ports. The thing I like is there's also a light switch up there by your head, so you're not having to crawl down towards the end of your bed to hit one of these light switches. You can just hit it up there from your head. Again, there's more storage up here, storage everywhere. In my opinion, you can never have enough storage when you're going down the road. Sometimes you'll think you'll have plenty, you'll never use it all, and then you'll go, you know, a year down the road and you'll be upgrading your storage or taking totes with you or trying to find places to stick more stuff. This couch right here, it is a fold-out couch. Folds out super simple. So you could easily, if you're a family, you know, 4 or 5, you could easily go down the road and sleep 2 people up there, 2 down here, and then 2 on your dinette if you have some maybe smaller kids. So you could easily, you know, sleep 6 people in here or more if you want to throw some cots in the back and kind of cowboy it that way. It does just have a normal microwave in it. It's a very nice setup trailer. You notice there's nice LEDs almost everywhere all over this trailer. Let Cherish go in the bathroom, show you guys the bathroom. Here's your toilet. And again, your little vanity right there. There's some nice storage in the vanity for going down the road. Storing stuff, you know, you think you may never need going down the road. Chapstick, wipes, stuff like that. Plenty of Advil. Some huge storage closets right here. And again, these shelves are fully adjustable. So if you wanted to, you know, store your show shirts or your rodeo shirts, something like that in these closets would be good for that. You got your big shower. It does have a skylight in the shower, which I like. You'll notice the head's off there. It's not broke. We just do that so winterizing. So if there's any liquid left in that head, it doesn't crack over the winter. This trailer does have a walk-through door, which I think is nice, especially in the living quarters. That way you can, you know, if you're muddy, you can come in through the horse side and you don't get your living quarters part muddy. And we will go over the stuff back there in a second. So yeah, it's a super nice living quarters. It's gonna be super comfy going down the road. It can fit a lot of people. All right, back to the outside. Coming down the outside of this trailer, you'll notice there is a big 16-foot awning. I just don't have it out just because, you know, it rains and we wash these and I want water running everywhere during the video. But you do have your sliding bus windows on the back. And you got your 3 tire rings below those. What I pointed out is that spare tire up there underneath there that was flipped around. This is what that spare tire rim will actually look like. They are upgraded rims on these trailers and the spare is upgraded as well. So we figure if you throw a spare on here, you don't want to have a nice trailer like this with just like a steel wheel going down the road. You will notice it is a side load, big ramp. They do the extra long ramps, wider than your doors. That way if your horse is coming out at an angle, they don't have to worry about hitting a small ramp. They can kind of make that angle safely. Up above, you'll notice it is a hay rack. It also does have a generator pod. Awning had a problem a couple months ago. They're kind of back ordered on Awning generators. So first doing an onboard on this one, what we did was we ordered a portable and we just wired in up there the portable. So this trailer does come with an Awning 4500 portable that is pre-wired up there. So it's in the trailer right now, but you can move it up there and it'll run everything. And the only downfall to that is it not being an onboard. You'd have to fill it up there. So you have to climb up there to fill it at the gas station. But I still think it's a great option for you to be able to take it with you and roll it out or leave it up there. Coming in this trailer, you'll notice I just think it looks super comfy for your horses the first time I walk in. But first thing you'll notice is this first divider, it is a telescoping divider. And the reason we do that is because you'll notice if it's all the way out, you try to imagine a horse trying to take this angle. It's gonna be kind of hard for them to take this angle. They're gonna kind of bounce off this divider a little bit. By making it telescoping, what it does is it gives you the ability to close that all the way. There's a latch too. Gives you that ability to close that all the way, and it gives your horse that much more room to get out of here, you know, kind of safely and more comfortably than they would otherwise. Before we run those back here, it is, all your mangers are gonna have feed bunks like this. I think that's the main benefit besides the storage to having mangers is you'll be able to feed your horses going down the road. They're real easy to clean too. You can just spray them with water. There's a drain on one end. All these will have latches too, so you can latch them closed if you wanted to run all these open if you're going somewhere. Again, more feed bunks. Another thing I want to point out is all these dividers are padded. So again, just making it more comfortable, more safe for your horses going down the road. Nice stud stall. It's something I want to talk about with this generator as well. So here's that generator I was talking about. This is the Awning 4500 that comes with this trailer. So we just left it in here, figured you could use it however you wanted it. It is wired on the roof, so if you wanted to put it up there, you could strap it down, and it does have a cord up there already wired for you guys. Another thing this trailer comes with, I want to point out, as we started throwing these in with all our Logans, is just a nice Jiffy Jack. So what those are, when you're going down the road, if you blow a tire or need to change a tire, you can pretty much drive your whatever tire is still not blown up on there, and you don't have to jack your trailer up. It just uses that tire to lift your trailer up off the ground and gives you the opportunity to change it pretty efficiently going down the road. But the thing I want to point out with that generator being right there is this first stall is a stud stall. So I always talk about how it's great for storage and keeping stuff out from underneath the horses going down the road. And it's just kind of a good example having these up here to give you guys kind of a visual. So you can just keep your generator right there, no matter how much bumps or how crazy you get going down the road. It's never going to end up underneath your horses with the stud stall like this. There is LED lights all down this trailer. Again, if you need to see something in here, or you just want your horses to maybe have some light going down the road, there are 4 LEDs in here. Each stall also just have a vent above its stall, so that way you can get air rolling in 2 vents and out the other 2 vents, however you want to do it in your trailer. I mean, it's kind of up to you guys, but we just like to throw suggestions and theories out there for you guys of what we do. But yeah, you're going to get plenty of airflow in here for your horses with your big bus windows, your drop downs, and your air vents. Another thing I want to talk about, I'll kind of have you step out and kind of show them. The flooring in this trailer, it is a Sure Grip. It's like a polylast. It's a permanent flooring, but it's on top of an aluminum floor. And what they did on their aluminum floor is it's built on slats. So like every 4 inches on the support beam, it gives a drain point. So what this floor does is it'll drain while you're going down the road. If your horses, go to the bathroom or something like that, it'll drain through this floor, through the aluminum underneath the floor, and hit the concrete. You don't have to worry about spraying it out or getting that urine smell up in here. I think it's super cool, just because a lot of times you'll jump in a trailer that you've been using for a couple days, and it'll just kind of have that smell. Your eyes kind of start watering. You can smell that uric acid in there. Another cool thing about this is the way they bond it to the floor. Even when that urine drains through that aluminum, you're not gonna have to worry about it rotting at your floor, because they coat the floor with like a vortex and they put lining on it, so it never touches the aluminum underneath this floor. So it's a really cool floor that Logan does. Here, I need to close this door before we... And what I think is the best part about having a side load is, again, you can never have as much storage going down the road. You get this huge rear tack. I like having a big rear tack because it seems like, even though it's only about double the room of like a closet tack or your typical rear tack, you can just do so much more with it, especially when you have a swing out saddle rack. I mean, you could fit totes back there behind that saddle rack, grain, feed, whatever, and still have plenty of room going down the road. We can also put a water tank in here for you guys if you wanted a little more water to water your horses going down the road. You notice there's just plenty of bridle hooks. There's 2 sets of bridle hooks going across the whole wall back there. There's also a rod up there if you need to hang some stuff from the ceiling. Might be kind of hard to see in the video. But yeah, there's a rod. You can hang stuff there, hang maybe some clothes if you don't have enough clothes hanging space up in your living quarters. You do have shelves running down your other whole corner. So again, there's just, with the rear tack setup, there's just so many possibilities you can do for storing your stuff going down the road, which I think is real handy. You got your fold out blanket bars on your door right here. So again, it's just nice to be able to fold everything out and have everything separated right there for you, ready to use. You do have this full door length brush box for, storing sprays or anything like that. Just a lot of storage on this trailer. I mean, for a trailer like this, you're probably buying it, you're gonna be staying places for a long time or be on the road for a long time. So we just want you guys to be comfortable and have as much storage as possible going down the road. And again, if there's anything you see that maybe you think you like or think you'd maybe change, we're open to options. If you want to call us and say, man, it'd be cool if you did this, you can call us and tell us and give us suggestions, and we can maybe order a trailer or put it into theory, something like that. So yeah, we always love suggestions. Cool thing about these Logan windows I want to point out is they kind of have a really cool setup. I'll show you before I fling them up. Is you pull the middle bar of your jail bars and the whole window just folds down. Super simple. I think they're super easy to use windows. And the other thing I like about them is if you imagine some short people, you know, you get some barrel racers going down the road. I don't want to call you guys short, but you do end up shorter for girls. A lot of times on a 7.6 trailer like this, it's hard for them to reach these latches on these windows. What Logan does is by making them pull down anywhere, pretty much all you got to be able to do is reach this bar and pull down. So, I mean, they make them super simple to use. Same with your middle bar. All you got to do is be able to reach that middle bar. Real easy to use. I mean, I'm sure you guys love watching me open and close windows all day, but and another cool thing is it does have mangers, some more storage. This does give you those feed bunks I was talking about earlier. You have some bridle hooks in there. I mean, just anywhere you can think to put bridle hooks, storage, shelves, anything like that in this trailer we tried to do. Again, same thing, these windows all operate the same. I mean, they're the same windows. I'll just open them all so you guys can see the mangers. You do have another manger door underneath right here. I mean, it's the same thing she just showed you. Just more bridle hooks and more storage.
It's all vortex lined in there too.
It is 100% vortex lined. It's hard to see on a trailer like this because most of it's covered up in living quarter stuff, but anywhere in a trailer that you're gonna have anything maybe touching the sheeting in this trailer, they're gonna spray that vortex lining on there. And what it's gonna do is just keep it from getting torn up, scratched, scraped. It's just gonna add to the, you know, it's gonna keep this real slick look for a long time. It's gonna add to the longevity of this trailer. Another thing I like is this isn't just a bus window on your drop down. They do a little bit smaller drop down. And what that does is a lot of times on your escape door, they'll just do a little bus window like that's right here, and that just because if they're putting big windows like that in there, a lot of times they don't want to put a smaller drop down in, and I don't know why. But I think it's super cool that it's equipped with the drop down on this window. Another thing I want to point out before I shut these windows, these do have your netting right here. What that netting does, it just kind of keeps stuff from flying into your trailer going down the road or stuff flying out. A lot of times with mangers like this, we'll feed our horses in there, and you want to, it's hot out, so you don't want to close your windows to give them a chance to eat because they'll get hot in there. So you leave the windows down and it just kind of keeps that hay from flying around in there, getting your horse's eyes, having them breathe some dust in. But it does also have an escape door, which I think again is super handy with having that stud stall. There's that really sweet generator you guys would get if you bought this trailer. But yeah, again, if you're muddy and you need to get in your living quarters and you don't just want to go tromping through your living quarters in the mud, you can always jump in right here, shake your clothes off, spray them out, because all the water from cleaning yourself off is going to drain through the floor. You're not going to have to worry about it being wet. Spray your clothes off, change back here, and go right through into your bathroom, take a shower, clean off, do whatever you need to do. I love having this set up on a living quarters. And again, there's that really sweet generator. You do have your big 8-foot slide. Again, with that frameless window. I like the frameless windows, like I said. They're really slick looking. They just go really good with this trailer. Another thing I want to point out on this slide is you'll notice there is an awning up there. And all that is that keeps stuff from falling in between your slide out and the seal of the trailer. That way, if it's, you know, storm and windy, you're not getting like sticks and twigs up there. That way, when you close that slide, it's not breaking that seal where that slide seals to the trailer. Right here, you just have your typical, you got a city water hookup. If you're staying somewhere for a long time, you can hook a hose there and have the unlimited water in this trailer. I also like that there's a spigot right there. You can water your horses from the trailer. So you put a water tank in the back, like I was talking earlier, and had that water, you'd have plenty of water for your horses going down the road, which I think is super important. Sometimes you get horses that don't like to drink water besides the water you have at your house, and then sometimes it's super hard to find water going down the road at a gas station or a truck stop or something like that. And this just kind of eliminates that possibility. So I think this is a really cool trailer. If you're interested in this trailer, the stock number on this trailer is 5N200027. And again, it's a 2020 Logan coach, 814. It's a 14-foot short wall living quarters, 4-horse. If you're interested in this trailer or any other trailers we have in the lot, or maybe you want to give me a call and talk about maybe some ideas for videos, or some ideas for some things you maybe want to change about this trailer like I talked earlier, go ahead and give me a call at 303-684-3400. Thanks for watching.